I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. Mystery continues to surround the death of a Palm Coast woman. Flagler County deputies say they found 25-year-old Brandy Salenza dead from a gunshot wound inside her home on Felter Lane late Saturday morning. Deputies say her husband, Keith Johansson, reported that she'd accidentally shot herself while he was in the shower. Their 6-year-old son was also home at the time. An autopsy will determine the exact cause of death.
This portion of WNZF Local News, a service of the Daytona Beach International Airport. Fly to the Big Apple in a New York minute on JetBlue from the Daytona Beach International Airport.
Following opposition from residents in neighboring subdivisions, a proposal for a mobile home park in southern Flagler County has been delayed. John Arking has the details.
Daytona Beach-based developers Venture 8 want to build a golf community on 611 acres just north of the existing Eagle Lake subdivision with up to 820 manufactured homes. An application to rezone 202 acres of the parcel had been set to go before the Flagler County Planning and Development Board Tuesday, but was delayed at Venture 8's request after concerns were raised by residents in adjacent communities. More than 100 people attended a March 1st brainstorming session to create a plan to oppose Venture 8. That prompted the developers to seek an indefinite delay, but county officials declined and withdrew the application. The question now for residents is whether or not Venture 8 has given up on the proposal or is simply waiting to resubmit their application until after the November election. Flagler County Commissioners Nate McLaughlin and Greg Hansen are both up for re-election, and at least one of those seeking to replace them is part of the organized resistance to the mobile home community. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
Palm Coast graduates the 42nd class from its Citizens Academy, Rich Petchke reports.
The 24 graduates of the 5-week-long academy received an overview on every city department and met city council members, department directors, and many other city employees. Mayor Melissa Holland did a presentation on development projects, both public and private, that are currently underway in Palm Coast. Students visited City Hall along with Main Fire Station 25 and Water Treatment Plant number 3. The class also attended a Palm Coast City Council meeting together. Registrations are now being accepted for the September Academy, and for information log on to palmcoastgov.com and search for Citizens Academy. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Petchke.
Flagler County Sheriff's Office Chief Stephen Cole gets a national certification. He's graduated from the National Institute of Corrections Executive Leadership Program. His accomplishment comes after completing a 32-hour program in Colorado at the National Corrections Academy. The training covers topics like institutional culture, leadership, budget management, ethical decision-making, and media relations. Cole is Division Chief for Court and Detention Services. And now you're up to date. On Flagler's Morning News, I'm Amy Cherry.